Thank you for purchasing Deadbolt-lt and welcome to this video demonstration on how to use Deadbolt-lt for the first time. After purchasing and downloading Deadbolt-lt, expand the zip file in a device or folder of your choice. To launch Deadbolt-lt, simply locate and open the Deadbolt-lt media device or the folder where Deadbolt-lt is stored on your computer, and double-click on the Deadbolt application icon. The first time you use Deadbolt-lt, you will be asked to accept the terms of the end-user license agreement. Click on Yes to accept the terms of the agreement and continue. The Deadbolt toolbar will appear on the top center of your screen. It is recommended to check and make sure you have the latest version of Deadbolt. To check for updates, click on the Deadbolt-lt toolbar drop-down arrow, select About, and click Check for Updates. If an update is available, confirm the update and follow the on-screen instructions. This is the latest release version. Click Close to exit the About window. Before you start using Deadbolt, you need to set up your identity, including your private and public keys, and your recipients. Deadbolt-lt uses asymmetric OpenPGP encryption. This requires that all recipients must exchange their public keys before they can encrypt messages to each other. There are 3 steps that must be completed before we start sharing encrypted messages. We must create our own identity, share our public key, and import others' public key. To create your own OpenPGP key identity, first click on the Deadbolt toolbar drop-down arrow. Select Key Management, then select Create Key. You should create a username that can easily be associated to you by your peers. Then enter the email address you will associate with this key. Then create a password. The password must be a minimum of 8 characters with at least 1 alpha and 1 numeric character. Then re-enter your password. Then click on Generate Key. This may take a few moments. We'll wait. When the key generation is finished, click OK. Once you have established your own identity, you need to share your public key with all the folks with whom you will be communicating encrypted information. Click on your new key identity in the My Identities window, then click on Share Key. You will be given 2 options: to store your public key locally or in the Room Public Key Server Depository. If you choose locally, select a location you may easily remember. For example, a folder named My Key. Then click Save. Once the export is done, click OK. You may now distribute the public key to any Deadbolt users you wish to communicate with. You may attach the file to an email and send it to other users, or deliver on media. If you choose Key Server, your public key will be accessible to any Deadbolt user you choose to share your key with. They will need to know the exact email address associated with your key identity. To select Key Server, click on Key Server. Your public key is now stored on Room's public key server. To import other users' OpenPGP keys, click the Import button. You will have 3 import options: Room Group, from Key Server, and Locally Public Key. Choose Room Group if you have purchased Room VMA Cipher keys. Choose from Key Server if the public key you wish to import is stored in the Room's Public Key Server Depository. We will now import a public key from the key server. We will enter the exact email address associated with the public key we wish to import. And we'll click OK. The import has been successful. We'll click Close to. We will notice that Demo C is now one of our added recipients. We will now choose to import a key locally. We will find the directory or folder where the key is stored, click on the key, and select it. The import is successful. To reactivate the toolbar, you must close the Key Manager window. To encrypt the file, you must first select the recipient. To select the recipient, click on the address bar drop-down menu and select the recipient. You also have the option of selecting your own key identity to securely archive files. To select a file for encryption, single left-click on the file you wish to encrypt. Then immediately click on Deadbolt's toolbar Encrypt button. The encrypted file will now be located in the same directory as the original file. To decrypt files, locate and single left-click the encrypted file. Click on Deadbolt's toolbar Decrypt button. Enter the passphrase. Since the original file was still in the folder, you will be asked if you want to replace it or keep both files. Decrypted files will open up and be displayed automatically. Please note that the password will only be asked once per session. To encrypt selected text, single left-click and drag over the text you would like to encrypt. This can be done in any application that accepts copy-paste operations. Ensure all of the text is highlighted. Click on Deadbolt's toolbar Encrypt button. The encrypted text will replace the text you originally highlighted for encryption. To decrypt text, single left-click and drag over the encrypted text. Ensure that all the text is highlighted. From the beginning of dashes, the word begin PGP armor file to the end of end PGP armor file and dashes. Then click the decrypt button. Since we're still working on the same session, the password was not requested. The original plain text will replace the encrypted text. There are many other features available in Deadbolt-lt. A PDF file named Deadbolt User Guide describing all features of Deadbolt is available in the Docs folder located in your Deadbolt-lt working folder. To exit Deadbolt, simply click on the toolbar down arrow icon and click on Close.